Okay, hi everybody. This is Lori-Lynn, Spirit Within Us, and welcome to my channel. And I have to be honest that today's just not going so great, but I'm going to try and work through this one last time. I've started it about 10 times and it hasn't worked. So here I go again. So to begin with, just pick a number between 1 and 5, whatever resonates with you. Pick that number, or whether it's your favorite number, however it is, then let's just go with that. So the first card is the overall energy. And with pile number 1, the overall energy is embracing my body. I honor and embrace all of my body. I am receptive to her specific needs. And so at this time, this may be saying is that you are not honoring, or if you are honoring, you may be being hard on yourself, being difficult with yourself. And the honest truth is just to love yourself and just to embrace every aspect of your body. And I believe that's part of that's because that you're opening up perhaps to something new. You may have left a relationship or renewing a relationship with a partner. And it may not be what you're expecting or have expected. But what's important is to understand that they are going to love you if you love you, if that makes any sense to you. So the card that brings wisdom at this point is the Warrior of the Wood. And what that says to me is this person, whether they're in your life or they're not in your life at this point, but they are coming into your life, they're not already, is to understand this is a strong person, very headstrong, very powerful. He's a leader. And he's looking for his queen. That just came to me. He is a pioneer. The difference perhaps between him and what you may be used to is the way that he loves, the way that he presents his love, the way that he gives his love. And it's to recognize that it may not be how you have in the past, how you have wanted it. We often set up what we define as love, somebody that, makes sure they, call every 10 o'clock or whatever that is. This person is going to show you differently. That's why it's so importantly for you to really love yourself and then to recognize how they show their love to you so that you can work together on this relationship or within this relationship. The relationship itself is going to be a complete change. It's a shift in energy. It's from a lot of really hard work. It's a wise relationship, or you've made a wise choice to move towards this relationship. And you two will be connected through, in a lot of ways, thoughts saying, you like doing a lot of the same things, but they're not, say, physical things. There's a lot of mental as well as the physical, but it's very mental. There's conversations, there's, creativity, there's places to go, but it's really a coming together of wisdom. So there may be a lot of bickering or bantering, arguing, but it's done in a very, very loving way, and it serves to bring a wholeness to the relationship. And so you have to balance some of that. You can't always spend all your time doing the one thing and not something else. It's really important for you at this time to balance, to go within, to honor yourself at the same time, to respect yourself. So very, very easily at this point, this is a companion for you that's brought together. It's somebody that you're meant to be with, to spend time with, to get to know, to journey with at this point in your life. It is divinely guided. And so perhaps that's why the embracing my body is so important, is to become really, really aware, so that you know that you're aware of your body and what the energies that you're putting out, because what you're putting in is you're going to bring back to you. And so be receptive and be open and alive and experience different things, different people. Go out and talk to different people and meet different people, and you'll know the right person that is meant to be, that you're meant to be with at this time. So the meditation question at this point is, what does abundance mean to you? And so you need to spend some time right now as knowing what your true and honest values are. What do you value in a relationship? What do you value in your life? Because of the card of the receptivity, you want somebody in your life, you want somebody in your court that has the same values, that has the same ideas, that has the same, wants to go in the same direction as you do. So know what your values. When we talk about compromising isn't what are we willing to give up, it's what are we not willing to give up. And that's why this card is so important, is to ask yourself, is what is really, really, truly important to me, so that I do not give up that which I'm not willing to. And so just get really clear on that. Define it within yourself and move forward as you journey towards and with this person. Okay, so that's pile number 1. Pile number 2, the overall energy is creative cocooning. And what this says to me at this time is that you need to spend some time being alone. You may just be too busy. You may just be trying to run away from somebody. So you're just busy doing things, rather than taking some time, giving yourself some freedom to create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. And we should all really be doing this every single day, is to find that. That's where we get our new ideas. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to spend some time finding and discovering what it is that you really want. And I'm going to say again, we've got another relationship card coming here, and there's a connection at this point with, that's the Warrior of the Water, and that's the King of Cups. There's someone that's very, very emotional, very reflective, very creative. He's extremely intelligent, but the emotional part of it, he loves deeply. And so for you to find that quiet place, again, to understand that maybe you need to spend that a little bit of time by yourself, creating, just reflecting on, and having this person. Well, this person's coming into your life, there's no question. The yin and the yang cards are the card of illumination and the card of love, the Two of Cups. And so you need to, this creative cocooning card, that energy is about releasing everything that matter, all of the thoughts, what you've learned in the past, what you've thought you understood. Throw all that away. Get rid of what doesn't matter, so that this person can come into your life and love you as you deserve to be loved. There is a sense of this is a relationship that's really going to lift you up, bring you up, one that's committed. It actually leads towards marriage, and I'm going to say that it's probably somebody that you perhaps have met before, that you do know. But the other side of that is that you had to go through everything in your life to come back to this person. That's what's so important in this. And that's how the dancer of life works, is that sometimes you have to experience this in order to better experience or understand something differently. So understand this dance, and this dance that the two of you are doing to come together in this lifetime. And then it's very importantly, take a chance. Just take a chance. There's so much newness that you're awakening to, and seeing things differently, experiencing differently. If we have those things in the back of your head thinking, but I did this before and that happened, then it stops us. So rid yourself of that and just begin a new step, begin a new flow. Just smell the roses differently, taste a piece of chocolate differently, see things differently, be differently, act differently, and respond differently. And the meditation card, the question is, what was the best gift that you ever received? And so setting into meditation and asking yourself, what was the best gift that I ever received? And looking back on and all of the things. So this is about giving gratitude and seeing all the gifts that have come into your life, all the gifts that have been presented, and being grateful. And because of all of this, that your tree is just going to flourish with so much love and abundance and a world full of gratitude. So this is a good time for you right now. And the third pile is a card. The energy begins with boundaries. And so this says, perhaps at this time, you really need to clear your boundaries and protect yourself. You need to nurture your intentions and follow your true self. Sometimes this card comes up when we've been beaten down in some way, or things haven't always gone the way that we've wanted them to. Set up boundaries, set up new boundaries for yourself, very clear boundaries, and understand why you need these boundaries set up. A lot of people that receive this card also, it's possible that they're empaths. And so people that are empaths bring on other energies. And so we always need to protect ourselves and to guard ourselves, so we know that the energy that we're feeling, that we're dealing with, is our own energy. And it's not our responsibility every single moment of the time of our lifetime to bring on someone else's or carry someone else's load. Carry your own load. That's all you need to carry, is your own load at this time. So begin to set up boundaries for yourself. So really importantly, the card that comes up at this time is the card of balance. So it's time to focus on balancing all of the energies in your life. So very importantly, what I understand this card to mean in relation to the boundaries card is that you do need to focus on, understand, and know your boundaries. And then allow yourself to really get to know that. Therefore, when other energies come and when we allow them in, that we can still create that sense of balance by grounding ourselves. That we can send love and caring and all the things we need to, but we don't take them on, because what that does is create an unbalance, is when we take on those energies. And so it's really important to you at this time to find the balance in your life. And the card that comes with that is the Dancer of Friendship. So that would say to me that there may be friends that are draining you of energy, the energy vampires, as some say, and there may be friends that really add to your life. Finding the balance between all of that. It's okay to have, to help people out, but know when you're enabling and when you are helping. You can't change anybody. You can't make anybody do anything. So it's to find that balance, and it's to see we need all different kinds of friendships in our lives, but to create the balance for yourself is super important for you to understand that. Well, perhaps because, interestingly enough, is the card of the Hangman. You are someone that people come to at a lot of times for help, for advice. That's balanced by the card of the Princess of Discs, and that's because of the energies that you do receive. Both cards are ones that it's almost like a lightning static, and so it's almost like two opposites attracting. And so it's understanding the balance of that people come to you, that's great, but then you need to fill yourself up. So you need to spend time or find time that allows you to re-energize, to protect yourself, not to carry this on. It's just very possibly that you are either have a psychic ability, an intuitive ability. And so to know that's a great gift, but you don't have to give it out to everyone. And so the card that comes to bring us wisdom at this time for this group within our friendships is the card of possibilities. Is that what you're being asked to seek at this time is to decide whether or not you want to move forward with this gift, or just use the gift as you've been using it, but recognizing it, seeing it. You're not changing anybody, but maybe offering different solutions, different possibilities to other people at this time. The card of meditation is the question to ask yourself is, what is the happiest memory that you've ever had? And so to go back and look through, I would say, past relationships with friends, and what are some of your happiest memories? And what have these all meant to you? And perhaps you're being asked to do this to look to find out where the balance was within those energies, but also to see where even someone with a psychic energy who knows they're right at some certain level, you still can't change anybody. You can offer the advice, they get to make the decision. Okay, so the fourth pile is my creative power. And so it's really time to invest in yourself. You've spent a lot of time investing in others or giving yourself away to others, but it's time to invest in your own creative potential, to see the potential that you have, the genius that's inside of yourself that's just waiting and waiting to come through. The card that reflects this is the card of courage. And being different from other people, and we're all different, there's the thing, requires us a lot of courage. A lot of courage. You're not the same. But right now that you look at people who judge you, but the truth is that you're judging yourself. So you have the ability to overcome any fears. Perhaps again, if you have had, any say, intuitive or psychic energies as a child. We become very fearful of that. It's just a journey. This journey may be asking you to find that courage to now go at it at your own pace, at your own level, at your own understanding. Wow, the Shaman of Courage. And so that's 2 courage cards that you're really being asked at this time to find the courage. The courage to do what you need to do, the courage to do what you want to do, the courage to be who you are, to really embracing that courage. You have guides that are with you right now at this moment in your lifetime that are helping you through this situation. Just ask for them to come, to be with you, to sit with you, okay? Because it is a time for you, the yin and the yang, the balancing act, there's so much confusion around you, but this confusion, once a decision is made, could be one of the best decisions of your lifetime. And it's balanced by the Prince of Discs because, so I believe that much of your gift is an intuitive gift, a gift that perhaps you think you've lost it at some degree. It's been overshadowed by different things that have happened, but you actually are being asked to surrender, to plant seeds, to just see the world differently, to look at things differently. I think if you go back and look at your life, you will look at it differently and you'll see the blessings. And once again, all of these readings, except for the friendship reading, has all left to the card of the Lovers. And for you, a new relationship as you're moving in a different direction, as you're opening up to a creative style, to new possibilities. This is a relationship you actually see within one another. You mirror one another. One that's filled with love, respect, honor, and it's one that's lasted through time. So at this stage, when you spend time in meditation, the question that you need to ask are, what 3 words describe the past year of my life? And maybe see this, and as you do, find 3 words and see how this has changed you, how this has opened you up, how it's given you courage or shown you courage to move forward. Okay, so the final card, overall energy, are the dream seeds. And it's time for you to nurture the seeds within you with love and appreciation. And just allow them to come to fruition and unfold in their own time, not to rush. Beautifully, the next card is the card of transition. And so the card of transition says that it's summer, winter, spring, fall, and there are times of where there's less, there's little. And so to embrace and to move through and honor each aspect of this time. So right now would be a time of nurturing. So that would be the springtime of your dreams. You've planted the seeds, and so it's time to nurture them. And then as we nurture them, we allow them to grow. But for right now, it's time to nurture those seeds. The cards are the yin and the yang. Are the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups. Beautifully is the Three of Wands, is that you've been searching for your purpose and asking. It reminds me of a story that I'm not going to tell because I like to tell stories, but finding your purpose. And here you are in mind, body, spirit. What you're not seeing is that there's another cup being offered. And so if you don't receive what's being offered, you're just going to be stagnant in where you are. So being closed in, being not accepting help, or withdrawing is not going to be what moves you forward. It's time to look around, all around you, and to really nurture those. If someone offers a hand, take that hand. This is all going to lead to a great abundance for you. A time of, once you've figured out your purpose, once you've nurtured, it's going to be a complete transformation. But it's a transformation that you have to allow some assistance. You're still doing it on your own, but you still do need assistance. And remembering where source energy is and allowing the sun to shine down. Because as your seeds are growing, they need to be nurtured, and they need to be nurtured in more ways than just prayer. They need to be nurtured through doing, through receiving, through many different sources. And so knowing and committing to that place. So here's an interesting question that you're asked to meditate is, who's your greatest mentor, dead or alive, that you are most grateful for? And perhaps that is the biggest part within this part of the journey, is to be able to look back and see all the people who have mentored you. Maybe right now you're a little bit blinded to the fact that there are people that are, or there is someone out there that is honoring you, honoring your, helping you, honoring your pathway, and yet you're not reflecting upon or looking towards that. So look back to see who's helped you and allow that wisdom to grow through you and be part of the growth of your seeds. Okay, thank you very much. I know this one was a little kind of all over the place, and I am learning as I'm going along, but as I said, I am kind of going through my own time at personal issues at this time, and I'm trying my hardest to assist and help, as I know that that's part of my gift at this stage of my life that I've been led to do. So bear with me. Much love, gratitude. If you have any questions, please just leave a comment and I will get back to you. And have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.